Right, stick with me for a minute, guys, because I'm going to show you how to take your small studio lighting setup from this is garbage, to this. And I'm going to show you how to do it for less than $30. Alright guys, if you're like me and you have a very limited space to do your videos in, lighting it can be tricky. And I don't have any windows here, I don't have any natural light coming in. So I'm going to walk you through my setup here. And guys, I know when you go online and you look for video lights, they could be daunting. They could be hundreds of dollars. You don't have to spend that much money, guys. I'm going to show you how to do this for 30 bucks. First thing I do is I just put some LED lights in the ceiling. So I got these cheap little lights from Walmart. They're just standard LED bulbs. There's nothing special about them. You get a 4-pack for $8, guys. So these are $2 each, okay? And they're just 60-watt bulbs. And one thing I always make sure is that they're actually 5000 K for the temperature. Sometimes they'll be yellow, but 5000 K. It'll say 5000 K or daylight or bright white, something like that. That's what you want. You want to have a nice white light. I've got 4 of these in the ceiling, guys, so that's $8. Okay, and I'll be honest, guys, this looks horrible. So this doesn't look good at all, but it's a start. It'll fill the room with light, but you end up with raccoon eyes. You got to deal with that. So what I have is I have 2 more lights over there, one to the left of me, one to the right of me. They're at about eye level. Now, guys, you could use the same $2 light bulbs. Go nuts. I mean, that'll bring your budget up to 12 bucks. But I found something different. I have a local Dollorama here, and I found these Sylvania Smart Bulbs there, and honestly it's $4 for a pair, so it's $2 a bulb too, and they look just like the GB ones. However, these ones here are app controlled. Check this out. Look at that. I have my phone here, it's app controlled. Look at the lighting difference in here. I don't have the raccoon eyes anymore, guys. And the neat thing about these cheap LED color Bluetooth light bulbs is you can actually group them together, so you can control as many lights as you want at one time. I'm just going to show you on my app here. So I have my office group, and there's 2 devices in there. I can control them each separately, but the cool thing is that you can go and control them together. And it's not just white, guys. I could change the color. I can get fancy. Look at that. I'm green. I'm yellow. But for these purposes here, I need them to be white. But I can make the color cooler if I want. If my app works, there we go. So I can make the color cool. Sorry, I can make the color warmer or cooler. I like to keep it neutral here. Get them white. There we go. So guys, now I'm at 12 bucks. I've got 6 bulbs in here. I've got 12 bucks. One thing you're going to want to do with the lights that are in front of you, though, is diffuse them. So I'll show you here. I've got these white umbrellas in front of my lights. You don't need to use the photography umbrellas. Honestly, you don't need to. I like them. They're portable. You pack them up. You can go with you wherever you go. But just drape some white fabric in front of them. You can use parchment paper. I've used parchment paper before. I'll be honest, one time I was filming a bandit in a nightclub, and I had a light for the top of my camera. I had a video light, and I forgot my diffuser, and it looked harsh. And so what I did was I quickly ran into the bathroom, grabbed a couple sheets of toilet paper, stuck it in front of that light, and it worked fine. It diffused the light, okay? So guys, for 12 bucks, this looks already pretty good, but I said I'm going to spend a budget of 30 bucks to make my lighting something special. And I'm a sucker for colored lights, LEDs. I love that kind of stuff. So I threw a couple of LEDs in the shelf back there. I'm just going to turn them on here. So guys, the nice thing about those two, you can get them pretty cheap. I got them for $5 a strand. And so there's 3 strands back there. That's 15 bucks. That brings my total budget to $27. I promised under 30. And look, the lighting is nice. There's a splash of color. And you can control these in a group as well. So I have it set to purple. It's my favorite color. So honestly, guys, you can go in and you can change the color. Look at that. I just changed one of them. I'm going to turn them to blue. Look at that. There's a way to do them all at the same time, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go through them. And look at that, guys. I can control them. I can control the lights in front of me. I can control the lights behind me. It's all Bluetooth. It's all cheap. Guys, I spent $27 and the whole thing can be controlled from my phone. Okay, so that's my tip for today, guys. I usually have a little light up here, a hair light, okay, just to cast a little bit of light behind me to separate me from the background. It's a yellow light. Unfortunately, the bulb blew this morning, so I don't have a replacement bulb. But usually I'll have a little hair light despite, right? So I have that. And then just because I'm a sucker for lights and LEDs and flashy things, I also have this guy back here. So that's a little blown out and it's a little off the screen, but I have that light there just because I think it's fun. And I got that on Temu for like $7, guys. It's not expensive. Okay, guys, so that's my tip for today. Listen, as important as lighting is to video, I mean, we all know without any lights, the camera can't see anything. I still don't believe that lighting is the most important part of video. I think that there is an element to video making that's way more important than lighting. If you want to know what that is, guys, watch this video right here. And as always, guys, if this video helped you in any way, if it gave you any creative ideas, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like this, do subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. I love those subs. And as always, until next time, guys, watch that.